Glad to have you with us from Conway, South Carolina. This ought to be a fun matchup in the Myrtle Beach Bowl. There's nothing quite like wrapping up a regular season with a bowl victory. It just leaves a good taste in your mouth going into the offseason. As we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, the James Madison Dukes, taking on a squad from the American, the Cincinnati Bearcats. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. Kickoff team out there ready to tee it up in this bowl game. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So the James Madison Dukes offense will have the football first. Guys, it's been a long season. These two squads have had their fair share of battles, but today, David, they have a chance to end the season with a W.
Yeah, and it's a little bit old school, right? With the bowl system, not as much to play for, but you get to put that uniform on again. And it should mean something. You had the bowl prep. You got to have some fun in a different city, Jesse. Now you get to go out and attack this game.
And it's another opportunity just to finish the season, right? To go out with a win. Both of these teams have taken this bowl game seriously. They've prepared. They feel like they're both ready to go. Winning this game is important to build momentum for next year, and also you want to send the seniors out with a W.
Didn't take long to need a clutch play on the opening drive. It's 3rd and 7. To the air, it's Barnett. Makes the catch. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. The Dukes will have it 1st and 10. The give to the back. Breaks into the open. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. And the Dukes are moving quickly down the field. Off play action on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. On target. And the spin move was sweet and athletic, but not necessarily that productive. The defense trying to get a stop on 3rd down from the 44. He'll do it himself. Got enough for the 1st down. Made a defender miss. He's brought down the one. A play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line.
And that is picture perfect by this quarterback. Nice job running the option, seeing he's not covered. Nobody's taking him. They didn't play that responsibility, and he chews up yards and makes the huge play.
Unleashes to the end zone. And it's a touchdown, but hold on just a second. We'll have to see what the flag's about. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on, the defense declined, and the touchdown stands. Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. So a scoring drive there of 83 yards. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Bearcats offense will go to work for the first time today. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like power. All those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
They had the first down before that penalty backed them up, and now they'll snap it on second down. They'll go right back to the run. Several defenders there to get him on the ground. And the Bearcats line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. To throw, it's Sorsby. Throws to the wideout. Got his man on the right. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Got it in the middle, it's Warrior. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf. Off the bootleg and rolling out. Unloads it left. He's got it. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. He has the first and still on his feet. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Bearcats, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Rides to back and leaves it. Breaks the tackle. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Going to work on second down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Pulls and fires complete to the right. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. They got zero push up front, and they stopped him in the backfield. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. That'll bring him to within 4.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. Out of the end zone. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Guys, James Madison ready to go back on the attack. Off to a good start here and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Right back to the well. He picks up maybe a couple before he stopped right at the 30-yard line. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Back to pass, it's Barnett. Throws for the tight end. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 30. Fires to the wideout. Catch in the middle, it's Sanchez. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45.
As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in early. Opening drive, throws a touchdown pass. Really nice throw on that last play. Here in the second drive, he's firing on all cylinders. You can tell this guy did his homework coming into this game, and right now it's paying off.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Wants to throw again. Caught behind the line. It's Alston. And this one will be stopped for no gain. It'll be 3rd and long. Here comes the heat. And the defense getting a hand in there on 3rd down. The Dukes will call on their punt team. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And the return man couldn't get to it to make the catch, and the ball will bounce out of bounds. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. A little bit of feeling each other out. They're down 7-3 as they open this drive. Oh, he's got a chance. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. And the Bearcats can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. The encroachment penalty on the D gives the offense a free 5 yards. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Looking left. It's caught downfield. He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going. Got a little space. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Bearcats with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Now the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. Looking for a man. It's Sorsby. Throws to the wideout. Another incompletion on third down. The Bearcats will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. They go to the ground. Turning it on! He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. We've come to the break, and James Madison is on top. One period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. And they've swapped into the field, and we'll get it going in the second. So first down here as they go back to work. Might as well give it to him again. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. Caught in the backfield. It's Ellis.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Snagged in the middle. It's Kyle. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. On third and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. They boot it away. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this one. Ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. Running back searching for a hole. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. They'll try the run. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. Back to throw. It's Sorsby. And he can't grab the bullet pass on 3rd down. The Bearcats line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Signals for the fair catch and hauls it in just shy of the 30. James Madison sends the offense back onto the field. They'll have another opportunity to extend this. Looking deep down the right side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Well, will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Motion from the wideout. He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. Grabbed over the middle. It's Kyle. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. The give from the gun. Runs through a tackle.
I'll tell you what, when those little guys make those physical plays like that, it kind of jacks everybody up in the huddle because it's usually the guy breaking ankles, but he's like breaking tackles. Now he's giving you some serious energy.
Quick spin on the line. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. And the Dukes are moving quickly down the field. Caught in the backfield, it's Alston. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. Offense gets set for 2nd down. The run from the shotgun. Blast is way ahead, but not much room. A pickup of 1 to the 24. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Dukes are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. And it's right down the boulevard. Now up by 7 points here in the 2nd. So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. Coming out with it, it's Pryor. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. They've been pretty much stifled on offense so far, David, only able to muster 3 points in their previous 3 drives.
And you got to find a way to open this up and create some explosive plays. The passing game is obviously the easiest way. Jesse, put more speed on the field, find those guys down the field.
And you know they're frustrated, too, because they felt like there were some matchups they could take advantage of to get some points on the board early. In this one, they just haven't been able to connect on those opportunities. But I like David's idea. Maybe move some guys around and see if you can create some better one-on-one matchups.
So that penalty is going to cost them the first down as they back up, and now it's 2nd down. Scanning the field, it's Sorsby. Gets it out quickly. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Lost to fire on 2nd down. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Heaves it on the run. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And the Bearcats will punt this one away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. A fair catch is made right at the 50. Great field position for the offense. They're going to throw it to start the drive. He'll pull it down. Hard running there. He got enough for the first down before sliding, but there is a marker on the field. It might be coming back. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. Now they'll run the draw. He never had a chance on the draw, tackled almost as soon as he got the ball. And the Dukes now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Back to pass on 2nd down. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Had the pick in his hands and couldn't hang on, and you just won't see that from him very often. It'll be 3rd down. Wide receiver comes in motion. On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. Grabs it inside the 15. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag on the field. Some penalties hurt a little bit more or a lot more than other ones. That one wipes out a huge game. It's 3rd and long. Let's see if he's got enough juice in that arm. And he just flat missed him. Sometimes you see a guy, he's open, and you try to baby it too much, and it was a bad throw. The kick is on its way. No return coming here. Fair catch is signaled for and made just shy of the 30. Ready to fire from the pistol. Looking to throw, it's Sorsby. Punts it out of the air. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a bigger gain. And the Bearcats with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a 1st down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Looking downfield on 1st down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Off the play fake. Caught in the backfield, it's Jennings. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Quarterback on the keeper. Picks up just a few before he's brought down, not really willing to take a risk there on 3rd and long. Punt is in the air. Wants to return it. He'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark him down. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Grabbed behind the line, it's Kyle. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. He'll keep it himself. There he goes. Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes off. That's an easy 1st down pickup for the offense. Moving forward now, the defense, they've got to settle in. They've got to start playing better when it comes to assignment football.
And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. The Dukes are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Back to throw, it's Barnett. Quickly complete. He's got 1st down yardage as they move it to the 44. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Flips it out on the screen. Nice move there. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the 1st down. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. On 3rd and short, the power run here. He picks up the 1st down, brought down, but not before he put that dude in a blender. Looking to throw on 1st down. He's got the back in the middle. A most efficient pickup of 6 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 4. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Pressure coming. Had to throw it before he wanted. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. And it's third down, but they're taking no chances. They'll send the field goal unit out before halftime. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And they'll push that lead out a little further. That late-in-the-half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner is brought down, but there is a flag on the play. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. And they don't want to risk a turnover here, so they'll just take the knee and head to the locker room. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Reese 2 quarters down in the Myrtle Beach Bowl. A couple of teams looking to bring home some hardware for the trophy case. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. With that said, let's head back to Reese and the guys for the second half of the Myrtle Beach Bowl.
And the Dukes will kick it off to start the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Pryor. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll move the wide receiver. Looking to throw it, Sorsby. Fires to the middle. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Oh, he's got some space. And a little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. Gonna run it. It's Walker. Nice move to pick up yardage. Dragged down after a pickup of 5 out to the 35. Second down, he'll throw it. And the pass is incomplete, but it might not matter. Flag is down, and it looked as if the defense was roughing up that receiver.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
Looking to throw on first down. Pass is incomplete, and by this stage of his career, you'd think a junior quarterback might take a little better care of the football. To the air on second down. Finds the tight end. That'll be a gain of about 7, leaves him with 3rd and 3. The Bearcats are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. Guys, James Madison ready to go back on the attack. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Didn't get much on first down, it's 2nd and 9. They'll run play action. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. They couldn't connect on second down. Now staring at a 3rd and 9. Dropping back, it's Barnett. Fires to the middle. Got his man. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Use the play fake, now to throw. Quickly to the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Tight end now in motion. He'll pull it on the read. He breaks a tackle. And they make the tackle, but the official has tossed his flag. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. Line getting set on second down. Looking to fire. They'll run the screen. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. The Dukes are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. Pass is incomplete, but a lot of contact there. I think it's going to be pass interference and a first down. Defender gets a little too aggressive there, and this offense gets some free yardage. Wants to throw it. Caught over the middle. It's Kyle.
I'll tell you, when you've got a tight end like this, it makes it a lot easier calling pass plays on first down, even if the defense is in zone coverage. He did a really good job there, working his leverage, finding the soft spot, and making it an easy completion.
Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete. And the Dukes come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. To the ground to try to move the chain. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33. 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. To the air, it's Barnett. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. Fires to the wideout. And this is dropped. Oh, my goodness. It was just too easy, and he didn't look it in. So here comes the field goal unit. They've been doing work today. They've already made a couple. He boomed it through. A 50-yard field goal showing off that powerful leg.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on 4th down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a breaks into the open. Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run. And the Bearcats can really attack on this 2nd and short. Looking for space, it's Pryor. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. It's incomplete, but here comes the flag, and I think it's going to be a first down.
Pass interference. Defense.
The defender got a little desperate there. Grabbed, held, and the offense will take the penalty. He'll do it himself. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Grabbed in the middle. It's Allen. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as he gets him down into the 37.
Defense just didn't have an answer there on the slant throw. Once the completion was made, they just couldn't get to the ball carrier and get him down on the ground.
The Bearcats have it with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Gonna take a shot at this DB. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. The play action fake. Catch in the middle, it's Allen. And he takes it all the way down to the 10-yard line. An explosive play for this offense. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. 1st and goal, and this feels like their chance to make a game of it. They'll try to get it in with the run.
Well, he was trying to do it all by himself. At the end of the day, it's a tackle for him.
I mean, the number of tackles he broke, at some point, somebody's got to get blocked to help the guy out a little bit.
Man, the defense was like a bunch of zombies on that last play. They just would not stop chasing that ball carrier.
He's shoved out of bounds right at the 6-yard line as they were able to at least keep him out of the end zone. Wants to throw for it on 3rd and goal. Pocket breaking down. And they'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Bearcats!
Love the quick decision-making by the quarterback. It's not just who's the open guy and who am I throwing it to. It's also having that clock, David, in your head that says, if no one's open, I'm down near the red zone, I'm taking off now, and I'm using my athleticism, and I'm getting a score.
Yeah, you love the decision-making. I hate the defense. Why are we dropping back so far in the end zone? We got to keep eyes on this QB. We know he can take off. We know he can make plays. The field shrinks, man. You got to expect that's coming. Not very good defense.
And he made the extra point without problem. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers it well to not give back that last score. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. James Madison sends the offense back onto the field. They still have the lead, but they need to respond to that last score. Off the play fake on 1st down. Grab behind the line. It's Kyle. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They go to the draw. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. Now facing a 3rd and long. Back to throw. It's Barnett. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. They kick it away on 4th down. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. Single back formation, and they give it to him. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. The Bearcats with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Fires to the big fella, and they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. They have it at the 43, 3rd and short, trying to avoid making a decision on 4th down. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Inside the 45. Turning on the Jets. Touchdown, Cincinnati! He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
Huge play. It's so nice to have guys that can create these explosive plays like this. You hand it to him, he can do the rest. Look at the speed, look at the elusiveness, get into the end zone. Nice run.
Extra point here will give them the lead. And the extra point puts them on top by 1. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Looking downfield, it's Barnett. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Here on third down for this offense. We've reached the break. Cincinnati is on top. They're sitting in a strong position here with the lead. Let's take a look at our game summary. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this third down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Kyle. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. The Dukes send out the punt unit. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Makes the signal, secures the fair catch, and they'll put it in play at the 37. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. The give to the tailback. Runs for the tackle. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Hold.
They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. Power football with the run. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Here comes the offense on second down. Quick completion to the right. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Now on third down for this offense. Dropping back, it's Sorsby. Unloads to the wideout. And it's picked off. That's the turnover they desperately needed. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Man, we needed that so bad. We needed the football. Had to get a stop. Forcing a turnover. Best case scenario. Offense back on the field, trailing in the fourth quarter. Time to go win.
James Madison ready to go back on the attack. They were forced to punt on their last possession, but this time taking over with spectacular field position. Red pass, it's complete. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The give on the option. Works his way ahead for about 3 yards, stopped at the 23. And the Dukes come to the line on third and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Got it in the middle, it's Sanchez. That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Got his man. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. So on fourth down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Good right down the boulevard. And they go back on top.
All field goals are not created equal, guys. Kicks in the fourth quarter to take the lead. They just seem to carry so much more weight. So give that young man credit for getting out there and knocking that thing through the uprights with all of the pressure, with all the eyeballs on him. He delivered.
On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. The give to the single back. Picks his way and gets 4 out to the 27. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Quarterback on the keeper. Fights off a defender. And they'll get him down, but boy, did he put some dudes in the spin cycle. My goodness. They'll go to the ground. And he's ridden to the ground, but there's also a flag down. Let's check the call.
Offense.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. To the air, it's Sorsby. Using the quick game. And the defense drags him down. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Throws to the wideout. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Here's a heat. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. The Bearcats will send out the punt unit. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. Signals for the fair catch, and that's where they'll put it in play just outside the 20. James Madison sends the offense back onto the field. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
Yeah, I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. And generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Got it behind the line. It's Sanchez. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
On the play. Brings up 2nd down.
Here's a quick throw out to the left. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the missed connection on 3rd down. The Dukes decide to punt it away. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. On his way back from the 20. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
He'll keep it himself. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3. This is where you make the money on the drives. Ball at the 30. It's 3rd and short. Setting up the screen. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a 1st down.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the 1st down.
And the Bearcats with the 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Catch in the middle. It's Pryor. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. Looking at a 2nd and short now. To the ground with the back. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. What perfect execution on that big run. Everything perfectly blocked, and this guy doesn't need a lot of room.
I love how this offensive line communicates and works up front. You see guys winning their one-on-one battles. There's double teams happening. Guys are getting into the 2nd level and creating big lanes for this running back.
And the Bearcats come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Run in the red zone. It's Pryor. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Wide receiver going in motion. Here's the handoff. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. The Bearcats come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Touchdown, Bearcats! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th.
This is an offense that has so much confidence. They believe they're able to win the game when it matters the most. They've got the playmakers to do it. You saw it on that last touchdown. Now taking the lead with less than 2 minutes to go.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead.
Extra point.
And with the extra point, they're on top by 5. So they put together a 9-play, 75-yard drive. And the scoring play came on the 12-yard run.
James Madison, 19.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking downfield, it's Barnett. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Quickly to the flat, the wide receiver screen.
Man, what a really nice job by being disciplined by this defense. Like, understanding I'm trying to rush the passer, probably a passing situation type of a deal, but doing it with some discipline. They try to sneak the screen in. They were ready for it. Nice job by this defense.
We've got a timeout on the field, a tight game in the 4th, and the brain trust will go to work. To the air on 1st down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Alston. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line. Warp speed for 2nd down. Looking up top, and time is of the essence. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated. He missed that connection. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Under fire. He can't make the grab. It's incomplete, but there is a flag, and I believe this is going to be pass interference. You want your defenders to be physical in pass coverage, but they can't be overly aggressive. They can't grab and hold. That's an obvious PI call. Snagged in the middle. It's Pfeiffer. The offense takes a timeout with 30 seconds left. And the Dukes in a good spot here with 2nd and short.
Timeout, James Madison.
To the air, it's Barnett. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. 3rd and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. They'll try to get the first through the air. Bringing the heat. And the incomplete pass on 3rd down, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's about. Remember, if your entire body is past the line of scrimmage when you throw the football, that's a penalty. He was, and the penalty will be accepted. He'll go up top, maybe a deciding play here. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. And the offense is content with where it is. They'll take a knee. It came down to the final quarter. Clutch plays, guys delivered, and they get a close win.
Yeah, Reese, big-time players make big plays in big games, and that's what happened in this circumstance. As a coaching staff, David, you love this. You know that you have confidence in your guys to go out and be able to execute when it matters the most.
Correct, and you don't know until the games, right? You don't know when those moments present themselves. How are they going to handle it? Great job handling a close game, executing down the stretch like they needed to.
That's going to do it for us here, and for these two teams, that's going to do it for a season. Another bowl game in the books, and the season is wrapped. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, and our entire crew behind the scenes, I'm Reese Davis signing off, and we'll see you next season for another presentation of EA Sports College Football.